Welcome to the deep dive. I am so incredibly excited you are here with us today because we are looking at a coastal property that completely defines expectations. The listing agent is Diane Walker of Epique Realty. This is the address, 105 Shorecliff Drive, Portland, TX 78374. And our mission today, we're doing a deep dive into this stunning $540,000 Mediterranean-style coastal haven to uncover the highly unique lifestyle and the architectural secrets it offers.
It is such a fascinating property to analyze because when we look at waterfront real estate, longevity is really, it's the ultimate test of design.
Oh, absolutely.
This isn't just a pretty facade. The way this space is engineered, both internally and environmentally, is just remarkably intentional.
Yeah, and let's get a feel for that interior space first. We are looking at a really substantial footprint here. It has 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms.
Yeah.
That is 3 full and 1/2 spread across 2,759 square feet.
Which is a fantastic amount of living space.
Yeah. Right. And visually, it leans so heavily into this warm Mediterranean aesthetic. The floors are entirely done in this gorgeous Saltillo tile, which gives it that classic, inviting coastal luxury vibe. But, okay, let's unpack this. The floor plan has a major anomaly for a home built in 1974.
It definitely does.
It has 2 distinct primary suites.
Yeah.
One downstairs and one upstairs. I mean, why would a house from the 70s even have that?
Well, it is incredibly rare for that era. In the 70s, residential architecture was heavily focused on the nuclear family.
Right.
You typically saw one master suite and then a cluster of smaller secondary bedrooms. So having dual primary suites, it completely changes the structural utility of the home.
It really does. Honestly, when I was looking at the floor plan, the upstairs didn't even feel like a standard second floor to me. It functions more like a private, built-in boutique hotel wing.
Oh, that is a great way to describe it.
Yeah, because you have the second primary suite, 3 additional bedrooms, and crucially, an entirely separate second living area overlooking the water. In a hotel, wings are designed for, acoustic privacy and spatial independence. And that's exactly what this layout mimics. You aren't just sending guests to a spare room. You are giving them their own private apartment.
What's fascinating here is how perfectly this specific layout, which was conceived 50 years ago, anticipates the modern rise in multi-generational living.
Oh, wow.
Today, we are seeing a massive shift where families are pooling resources. Having a primary suite on the ground floor provides accessibility for aging parents.
Definitely.
Meanwhile, that independent, fully equipped living wing upstairs means adult children or extended guests staying for weeks have their own autonomous space. It's not just about having extra beds, it's about psychological comfort.
Which is huge.
You remove the friction of shared living when everyone has their own dedicated retreat.
That makes total sense. You get all the financial and social benefits of shared resources without feeling like you're constantly stepping on each other's toes. But I want to circle back to the coastal reality of this place.
Sure, the environment is a huge piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, because we have this highly functional luxury layout. But how has a home practically on the beach survived the coastal elements for half a century without being just totally damaged?
That is where the geography of the lot becomes just as critical as the architecture. The home rests on an expansive half-acre. It's 70 by 130 feet to be exact, which provides sweeping views of the bay and the beach.
Which sounds beautiful, but also a bit terrifying during a storm, right?
You would think so. But despite that proximity to the water, it impressively sits in FEMA Zone X.
Wait, really? Zone X?
Yes, which designates an area of minimal flood hazard.
But how does that actually work? I mean, the water is right there.
It comes down to coastal topography and natural elevation. Look at the street name itself, Shorecliff Drive. The property leverages a naturally elevated bluff, keeping the foundation well above the base flood elevation levels.
Oh, I see. So you get the views without the water actually reaching the house.
Exactly. It means you get the aesthetic and lifestyle benefits of waterfront living, like the sea breeze and the views, without the catastrophic flood risks or that constant anxiety during storm season.
That is a massive practical advantage. It is literal structural peace of mind. And, if you are bringing a multi-generational family into this environment, you need an infrastructure that supports them outside the home, too.
Absolutely. The surrounding community is vital.
Right, which is why it's worth mentioning that the neighborhood feeds into Eastcliff Elementary School, which holds a fantastic 9 out of 10 rating. It is an environment practically engineered for long-term family stability.
Precisely. It is a rare intersection of natural topographical safety, excellent location, and a highly adaptable, forward-thinking architectural design.
It is a remarkably versatile, view-filled sanctuary. Whether you are relaxing in that second-floor living space or entertaining downstairs, the design just works. But before we wrap up our deep dives today, I want to leave you with a thought to chew on. We talked about how this home mimics a boutique hotel to give everyone their own space. How might living in a home intentionally designed with multiple independent living spaces completely transform the daily dynamics and bonding of your own extended family?